What's going on, y'all? It is Dana Shine, and I'm here at Buzz Access.
So don't wake me up, I'm busy dreaming, I'm starting to see it, a new life that's got a meaning. Don't wake me up, it's getting better, light as a feather, I'm the water in the desert, God fill me up.
I can't say there was one life-changing moment. Since I was young, I always had a adoration and appreciation for God in my life, and beyond anything, it's just more just accepting the call. We're all meant for great things, but it's the surrender to what's been destined for you that causes you to really be changed. So I can't say it was one life-changing moment, but it's a continual changing that I'm very pleased with, and it seems like I'm being a more impactful to people around me, so it's definitely been worth it. When I look at my music earlier, when I started releasing stuff, it's really good. I really enjoy it, but I was still young in my craft, so I was just making good songs to prove to myself, yo, you can really make good songs. So with the stuff that I'm doing now, I'm more genuine in it than ever. I'm really writing the best music of my life, and I'm really not releasing music now to say, oh, I can do it, but more, all right, yeah, this is what's on my heart, this is what I want to get across. So yeah, it's definitely evolved, as you could say. Blessings, everybody. It's the Christian Bachelor, Dana Shine, and I've taken some time to meditate. And while I was meditating, I was thinking, why do women feel like men don't talk to them in the church, or why are they scared to talk to them? And as I read the Bible, I even saw it in Daniel. When Daniel saw the angel, he just fell out and passed out. See, women, it's not his fault. He just doesn't know how to act when he sees an angel. Everything is a part of my testimony. Like, I think it's all dope. People will see me now, they go back and look at old stuff. I got a song called My Way or this and that. They're like, hey, this is different than what you're doing now. But just as you mature, as you just go through life, you just understand what your purpose is and what you have to do. And I would be cutting somebody else out of their opportunity if I cut out what I used to do in the past. It don't matter. It's all me. I got one life to live. The glory is in the story, so I ain't got no issues with how I might have put music out to where I do now. What I'll do in 10 years from now will be different than what I'm doing right now. So it's a continual evolution, and I think artists that box themselves in, it works very well for a time, but then they expire. And as I've studied, the greats through the time, they're evolving in their sound and how they're able to, stay true to themselves, but also keep their ear to the streets and see what the people want. So, before I even say this, just like anything that comes out of my mouth, anything that I say, it is 100% true, especially when it's coming to me. And this is genuinely how it happened. Okay, real quick, just to give y'all some insight. Your name is super important in this life, and your names carry your destiny. And there's sometimes you can't get to where you need to go based on the name that you carry. And I don't know, I'm not going to preach to y'all today. If I need to, I will. But you look in scripture, even when you see Jacob, his name was changed to Israel. He was always Israel in the spirit, but his name had to be switched so that his destiny could be unlocked. So September 3rd, 5:50 a.m., I'm woken up, literally, physically, and right before, I wake up and I'm still like in this half like trance sleep state. And literally the Lord just came to me and said, oh, I'm switching your name to Shine. And I said, what? And then all of a sudden, I'm not kidding you, like God is my witness, truthfully. I'm laying on my pillow, I'm awake physically, and my pillow is laying like this. Like physical flapping of my pillow, because there's an angel in my room. And said, yeah, I'm changing your name to Shine. Then this new garment came on me. And ever since then, I've just known that's what my name is. And if you look through my history, my first commercial I did as a child, I was singing, I'm gonna let it shine. People have been saying, oh, you just shine so bright, you do this. So people have been prophesying who I am my whole life, and I didn't even know. My ear wasn't open to it. But when people see me, that's what they always say, man, you just shine so bright, and you're just a star, you just this, So September 3rd, 5:50 a.m., the Lord changed my name. And so I can't even say it wasn't some, oh, this would be good for marketing, this would be this. But since then, everything is aligned because the name is right. The name is super important. Yeah, it's true. I wouldn't have come up with that by myself. There's no way. I can't make anybody a believer. You know what I'm saying? It's not me who does any of the convicting. And what I see in the media now is crazy. Like, people say crazy stuff and believe crazier stuff than that. What's nuts to me is that we have such a lack of knowledge or a taboo around, oh wow, heaven is present, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody says, yo, an angel came to me and this happened, but you could say something way, I don't even know the examples. Like I said, I'm not here to convince anybody. Like the evidence and what doesn't lie is results. That's, if you look at my fans, anybody that's close to me and things that I'm doing, there are results, and it's not about me. I don't need no glory. I always say this. I didn't choose to be born. I didn't choose to have these desires, these things that I had desire in my heart to do, the things that I will do. I didn't give myself these dreams. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not responsible of taking care of it. I'm not responsible to defend what life that God has given me. So I don't care what they say, and I'm gonna stick to it. It's a beauty to see all, ages. I've had a lot of all cultures a lot, but now I'm ages. And I love seeing people, although I get 40, 50-year-olds come out to the show, and I still get the teenagers that come. But nonetheless, I just see people who are, hungry for good acts, good entertainment, good music, you know what I'm saying? That's why people come to see me. They know they're gonna get a good show. They know that I'm gonna come with something that is authentic. I pre-plan every show. Not one show is the same. And I really keep them at the front of my heart as I'm preparing. I don't like to take any platform as just another day. I don't like to take it for granted. Like if I'm not helping somebody, if I'm not inspiring somebody, it's just pointless for me.
Don't wake me up, it's getting better, light as a feather. I'm the water in the desert, God fill me up. Now I'm running over, no dirt on my shoulder. It's now or never, right down till it's over. Would you respect me if I went and told you don't?
Man, the music now is, I'm so excited, and what is out is so little compared to what I've been making. And so I'm in the studio now. I'm really, one, it's got to come from an authentic and genuine experience from me, but I'm really thinking about the listener, and I'm understanding. I'm looking at I call it like the social climate of the world right now. And I'm thinking, how can I reach people that are in unfavorable scenarios? You even look at something like this, the war that's been going over in Gaza, okay? Things like this where these people might not have access to, the right information or the this or the that, but me as an artist, they might have a phone with Spotify, with Apple. So it's, how do I speak to these people and bring clarity to them, bring peace to them in such a climate where they're isolated? So I'm thinking from all different angles, and there is just there's so much of everything nowadays, so I'm being very tactical, and how do I really get to the people? And there's so many people struggling with mental attacks and anxieties and depressions and just lack of identity and all this stuff that I truly believe us as artists, we're still on the front lines. I'm not called to go on the front line and shoot a gun. I'm not, at least right now, not called into the political space and do all this. But what I do have is a microphone. So I'm just trying to do what the people need, and we're not seeing it. We're not seeing it right now in music, and it's definitely coming back. I can't be the only one. I'm not the only one, but I'm definitely a part of the new wave that's coming back, where you see people like Marvin Gaye, you see the Bob Marleys, you see the Michael Jacksons, the Whitney Houstons. Like, these people had a talent, but their gift was way more impactful than their talent. So I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. I'll just put it that way.
Let me down, easy. Let me down, easy. Let me down, easy. Let me down.
So my next single is Let Me Down Easy. It's out on August 23rd, and people definitely got to check that out. This song is a story of, being in a relationship and knowing that it's really not working out anymore, but if you're gonna let me down, just let me down easy. And so it's gonna be coming out towards the tail end of summer, and I feel like a lot of times there are some summer relationships that people had, and now they're like, okay, work's coming back around, school's coming back around, whatever the case may be, this just ain't gonna work, so just let me down easy. So
It's a super vulnerable record that I wrote with Pop from Jake and Papa, crazy R&B duo from LA, and also my brother Mike River. So that's coming out next. And right now I'm working on a documentary. It's a film and music documentary. So I've already been filming this for about 5 to 6 months now. And that's the big thing that I'm doing. I'm self-producing it, I'm self-filming it, and it is the process of me making all this music, seeing the change from Dana Vaughns to Dana Shine, packaging this message and this vision, and showing all the ins and outs of, you know, how difficult it has been, what we have to go through, how amazing it's been, and just really gonna showcase to the world things that they don't see. You know, one part of my story and why I'm so passionate is because when people look at me, they hear my interviews, they hear my music, they're like, my God, like, why aren't you like everywhere? Like, why aren't you so big? It doesn't make sense to me. I've sat with the best of the best. It doesn't make sense to me, but this is how that God would just have my story sold, because it makes you realize unless God lifts you, nobody else can lift you. It doesn't matter how great you are. If he don't lift you, then it just ain't gonna be your time. So yeah, I'm using this documentary as an opportunity to showcase not just myself, but other producers, songwriters, and creatives that are really the best of the best, but they just ain't got their shine yet. They just ain't got their moment. But it's all for a divine timing. It's all for a very special cause that we're a part of. So that's my big thing. Of course, I'm still dancing. I'm dancing with Kid Cudi this month. I danced with Normani this year. I'm always doing the dance stuff. I just like to pour out, man. You know, I'm all over the place. Baby, I bet you a million dollars when I'm famous. The sweetest has changed. You so hold on. We ain't gotta talk about it. What's going on, y'all? It's Dana Shine. I'm looking at you. Wagwan. Look, August 23rd, my single Let Me Down Easy is coming out. Make sure that you stream it on all platforms. You can get my book In Between Time. Link in my bio on Instagram. Get that book. I'm telling you, it is going to be such a life-changing experience for you. And all things Dana Shine. Tapping with me. I love you. Yep. Hi, my name is Dana Shine, and you just been